Well, good afternoon, everybody. Here we are, Victorian Champions Week, albeit very, very delayed from what was supposed to be a April kick-off in 2020 due to the delays. We now find ourselves in January 2021, believe it or not, but we're still here. We're playing Champions Week, and alongside me, the one, the only, Jimmy Whitehead.
Afternoon, Tone. How you going? And for those who don't know the sultry tones of Tony Sherwell, our Bolsvik CEO, he's joining me on the live feed today for this ripper of a game. Jess and Carla, we've seen this one before a few years ago. Bit of a repeat of a final from them, which Jess got over Carla.
She did. This is 2.0.
Yeah.
And thankfully for those listening and watching, Jimmy, they won't have to put up with me for too much longer. We'll have the one, the only Josh Thornton joining us soon. Unfortunately, Joshy has just suffered the narrowest of defeats in his semi-final of the men's champion and champion singles. So he's taking some time to have a quick shower, make himself look beautiful, which is a benefit for everyone. But Jimmy, as you say, Jess Wallace from Lilydale Bowls Club, Eastern Rangers, a former winner up against Carla Krizanic, multiple world champion, dual Commonwealth Games gold medalist. Two absolutely cracker people. Carla, of course, coming from Sunbury, representing Northern Gateway, looking to win her third champion and champion singles, Jimmy.
Yeah, for sure. I think on the live stream of the night when Carla played in the triples final, Josh was trying to get me to pick a winner early doors, and I sat on the fence all night. I'm going to sit on the fence here. I can't pick this one. I reckon this is going right down to the wire. It's both wins in the last game. Carla getting over Tiff Brodie, which is an achievement in itself. 25.
Tiff had been playing really well, so that was a cracking match.
Yeah, she did really well to get over that. Went right down to the wire, 25-23 to Carla. And Jess had the Peter Maddies from Ovens and Murray from the Wangaratta Club, who again she had played fantastically well yesterday. So Jess has gone some to defeat her 25-18.
That was a good match. That one, I think, was very close. Might have been 16-17 all or so,
yeah.
And then Jess just skipped away at the end. But Peter Maddies, I think, finds herself in the state singles, the women's state singles as well. So
back her to go deep in that. She made a ripper of a bowl to win a game at 24 all yesterday. 3 down, I think she was, and she tried the kitty back and won that game. So it's going to be good. We've got a bit of an Aero versus Henselite game going on here. So Carla bowling with the Dreamline XGs and Jess with the Aero Optimus. So yeah, it's head to head wherever we look in this one.
Expertly stacked up by the marker. Of course, our marker is none other than John Roberts, who is he's fulfills a range of roles, not the least of which president of his club, Bundura RSL, but is also chairman of the Bowls Victoria Officiating and Laws Committee. He's chairman of the Bowls Australia National Officiating Advisory Group, and again an all-round good guy, very experienced marker. Has been to a number of Commonwealth Games and World Championships, Jimmy, so we expect a good showing from him as well. Yeah,
I went to get his resume off him earlier just so I could give some highlights, and we almost ran out of paper for him. So yeah, he's
like unravelling a roll of toilet paper, wouldn't
it? He's certainly the right person for the job for this one. I'll give a quick update on some other scores. Novice singles finals is going on next door. Looks to me like that's about 6-5, very close. 6-5 in the way of I think it's Ovens and Murray. I'm sorry, I'm just waiting on the scores to the score identifiers to be updated on the side of the rink. The ladies novice singles final is next door to that. Got someone's heading the way of the scoreboard, unfortunately, but I can see a 3 and possibly a 5. So again, early doors, close game there. We've got men's triples and ladies triples further up the green there, but all early doors there, sort of real low digits after 2-3 ends. So I'll provide more updates as we sort of go along there. As Carla starts off with a couple of feet behind, see what Jess can do. We are playing on Rink 1. Those who've watched a couple of streams so far with us, we're playing the full Rink 1, so this forehand, as we look at it here, can play a bit narrow. We do try and move it over from the ditch if possible, but due to the packed schedule we've got at State Week here, unfortunately for this game we're going to have to use the Rink 1, but look, players of this calibre will find a way around that and negate that anyway. I think we've seen the boys in the men's triples yesterday, Dane McKinnon and Douglas Wilson and Michael Wilson, find a way to play that hand, just the correct weight all the times needed, I think.
Jess Wallace certainly showing no nerves. First one just a touch shy, but holding shot.
So Jess with the green bowls and Carla with the white bowls, for those who aren't familiar with these two ladies' bowls.
And of course, Jimmy, on the very rink next door, we've got the men's champion of champion singles.
Sure do.
Brad Lancaster from Gippsland, I think hails out of, is he Lakes Entrance?
Yeah, correct,
Jimmy?
yeah, Lakes. The thing with these two guys, Rhys Jeffs from Winchelsea and Brad Lancaster, is you look at the players that were in that men's champ singles, these wouldn't have been the two that you would have picked to make the final. However, they are both exceptional bowlers. They were always a dark horse and have obviously had their day in the last 2 days. And I know Rhys played superb against Dean O'Neill in the semi-final.
He did. It was just too strong for Dean, and Dean a classy player in his own right. And Rhys Jeffs, as you say, got over Dean, but Brad Lancaster in his last 2 games has played some amazing bowls.
His game against Thor Shannon yesterday afternoon was probably close to the highlight game of the day for me. Fantastic.
Agreed.
And then he's knocked off our own Joshy Thornton this morning. He was in front early, was Brad. Josh came right back at him, got in front of him, I think 24-23, and then Brad's played 3 rippers on the last end to take the game home and gives us his traditional fist pump. What I'll say about Brad real quick is I went to watch him when I was up in Lakes in one of his club single games. Ended up watching him about 9 a.m. in the morning. There probably was only me at the club watching the marker and the 2 players. I was drinking a coffee, and Brad played that game. I think it was the second round of his club singles with the same intensity that he's just played his last few games in the last couple of days. So
playing for the crowd of one.
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm a pretty worthy spectator, but he's a ripper of a bloke. So
seems like a really good fellow, actually, talking to him. Yeah.
It's going to be fun. So just holding 1 here. But Carla might just look on the backhand just to tip her own in here. It's probably the shot she's going to go for. Might even get in for 2. She plays it exceptionally well. I like the pace. It's all on the line here.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, stiff.
Just dropped in. And unfortunately pushed Jess's bowl up. So Jess now holding 1, still with 1 to come.
Jess will have to sit wide to get another one here. She'll be real wary of tipping that front of Carla's in, so I expect to see sort of a soft draw in on the backhand and a pretty wide draw at that, just to see if she can sort of flop over.
She's got those front 3 bowls to navigate, doesn't she, Jimmy?
She might make a mocker and McCall here and come down on the forehand, actually. There she has.
It's the beauty about bowls, isn't it? There's more than one option.
Clash of the new moms here as well, hey? Or not so much new, but the young moms will say. Tell you what, she's played that well.
Lovely effort. We needed it to fall into count.
Absolutely superb weight by Jess there.
Marker Johnny Roberts holding 1 paddle, ready to display it to the adoring crowd. There we go. We are underway. Jess Wallace draws first blood. She leads 1-0 after 1. Of course, this is a race to 25, ends largely irrelevant. As you say, Jimmy, both these players youngish mums.
Yep.
Jess has around about a 3-year-old, and Carla has about a 1-year-old.
Yeah, I think Axel's here.
Yes.
I've seen him. His bright blue eyes popping up every now and again as the days have gone through.
Correct. He's a good-looking little kid. There's a picture of him on Facebook the other day getting his first haircut. He looks $1 million. There's a modelling career coming, I'm sure. And Jess is actually here without Emery, so she's come down to focus on the bowls. And I'm sure Emery's been well looked after at home.
First bowler was important in singles. See what Jess has got coming down on the forehand.
Nothing like a bit of pressure at that first bowl being close, is it?
The bull is certainly the place to be, Adam. It's not as hot down here, but 27, which is perfect for my English complex. But yeah, pretty humid under the roof here. Certainly not what it was on Monday. Still got a breeze as well. So we've got a fair crowd sort of in here at the moment.
Some good matches on at the moment, isn't there, Jimmy? Not only have we got the champion to champion singles finals, the novice finals, we've got some triples going on, we've got some over 60 singles, we've got some juniors, good bit of variety. If you're in the Warrnambool area, by all means drop in. Of course, free of charge to be here, lovely facility. and some high quality bowls.
Yeah, two good start by Jess there. Pressure on early.
Lucas Protopapas watching us in the feed, saying go Eastern Rangers, obviously cheering for Jess.
He knows everyone. Oh, that's a ripper by Carla, that. Just second shot. We're at a bit of an angle here to that head. I've just had a quick look at the camera here. Jess is holding shot.
Lovely bowl by Jess.
Oh, we.
Just promotes a shot bowl a little closer.
There's no warm-up ends for Jess here. She's straight into the game.
Both these players, of course, very good juniors for Victoria. Both represented their state. Both current state women's reps.
Yep.
Be well known to each other.
Oh, Carla's close here. Very close.
To just take Jack and not bowl, just slides past. Good effort though.
She played a shot to win the women's pairs the other night. Pretty similar to that, where she just missed with her first and then absolutely sat the ball out clean in with a second. So it'd be interesting to see if she can do that again here.
The game against Jan Morton was a great game. I think Jan Morton effectively led most of the match, but as you say, Carla was able to pull out that bowl when she needed it.
Yeah, just playing almost the same bowl as the first, getting the walk inside there. She's red hot straight away. John's signalling for two. Green and Jess. Tell you what, that makes our life easier over the marker with the paddles.
Yeah,
saves my neck. Stretching.
It's a real skill, real specialist skill marking and being able to accurately indicate to the players the position of the head makes a big difference. Here comes Carla's last bowl. Obviously needs contact on Jess's bowls or the jack.
She's got to get down here. She's got to get down. She's got to get
drop now.
What's an effort?
Oh, great effort.
What an effort.
Great effort.
Jess has clapped it.
Jess gives a bit of applause, as you say, Jimmy. She recognised how good that bowl was. Cut the margin back.
Yep.
Still one to Jess. 2 ends, 2 singles to Jess. She leads 2-0.
It's going to be a fun game if this keeps up.
Score update on Rink 2, the men's champion of champions. It looks to be that Brad picked up 1 there.
4-1 to
So
Brad.
he now leads 4-1.
Rink 3 on the men's novice. As long as the scoring's done right, which I'll try and get this confirmed. Sandbelt lead 8-5 against Ovens and Murray. Rink 4 is the ladies novice. Again, as long as the score indicators are done the right way around. Ovens and Murray are behind 8-10 to Bendigo Campaspe. Ripper of a game on Rink 5 in the men's triples semi-final. Nate Zeno's Sandbelt side against Brad Orr's Central Goulburn Murray side. 8-5 the way of the boys from Shep Golf at the moment. I feel like Brad's been here. I think Brad's been here more than me this week.
He's turned into the marathon man, really, hasn't he? He's played a lot of games. Pairs and fours.
Loose start by Jess, punished by Carla there. It's a good reply. Rink next door on Rink 6 is boys from Altona against boys from Inverloch. Looks to be 3-all after 5 on that one. Rink 7's a ripper of a game as well. Kylie Whitehead's rink against Lisa Phillips. It's going to be a close one, 5-2 after 5, the way of Lisa Phillips. And right at the end, we have the ladies from Ocean Grove against the ladies from Strzelecki, and that's 7-1 the way of the Geelong ladies at the moment.
It's one of the great things about this event, isn't it, Jimmy? We've got a team from Druin, teams from Wodonga, teams from Winchelsea, players from Winchelsea. You certainly get to see everyone around as Carla puts in an absolute bomb.
Yep.
She's now holding 2, and this is the first loose end we've seen from Jess. A couple of short bowls.
This is where you just take a deep breath as a singles player. Something that I really struggle with in singles is taking that extra moment on the mat just to assess. There's no one calling you on the shot, so you've got to make your own mind up from the other end often.
Yep.
Just take that deep breath and see what she's got. She looks slightly narrower to me, yeah. It's definitely... Yeah, same as a second. Bit of an opening now for Carla. See what she can really put her foot down.
Well, Carla just shows some class here. Third bowl in the head. Jess gives the leg a bit of a tap to acknowledge another good bowl from Carla.
She's got some bowls to sit to cut it down. She'll make sure she reaches, I can guarantee that. Yeah, she has. How do we go here? All very stiff.
Was the danger. So Carla with an opportunity for a 4 here to open her account.
A couple of people discussing the ditch rink for a final. Did mention it earlier, we're at capacity here at Warrnambool. We've got the normal state events that we run over 7 days running in 6 days, with the attachments of the under-18s championships and the over-60s championships. So at the moment I'm looking across the undercover and we've got all 16 rinks to go, all in play. So yeah, look, when we're able to move it up slightly off the ditch, we can. But yeah, just during this session we can't. And with people playing in multiple events, Carla's played in the pairs, the fours, the singles, champ singles. Yeah, we have to sort of get the schedule to work best for all.
Well, Carla does it. She gets that shot, just slides by, but still in the count. So that's 4 for Carla.
Good pick up early doors, isn't it? That'll
Great
settle
to
some.
Pick up a full count.
I'll say settle some nerves. I doubt Carla's got a heap of them. She's used to playing in finals, but I'm sure that'll just give her some more confidence looking forward now.
Very handy 4. She now leads 4-2. Tell you what else is good, Jimmy. You look across this green and you just see title holder after title holder. We've got Kylie Whitehead, you mentioned earlier, obviously a world champion of champions singles winner. She's got Lisa Phillips near her. A couple of Australian Opens, I believe, among everything else that she's won. We've got Nathan Wilson, former Australian Open singles winner himself.
He come down bowls yesterday.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? We come down here down this end with Carla's resume, which is, well, better than just about anyone.
Yep.
Really is amazing the amount of talent we have here in Victoria.
She starts off with a goodie as well. Should be happy with that.
Pressure straight on with that first bowl. Well, Jimmy, thankfully for everybody listening, they don't have to listen to me for much longer. The one, the only Josh Thornton. Speaking of title holders and so forth, Josh Thornton, of course, a gold medalist himself at the Commonwealth Games.
Yep.
An Australian Open pairs winner among his long list of achievements. And as I say, thankfully for everybody else, you don't have to listen to me dribble for much longer.
You've done a good job, Tone. For someone who rolls out his bowls the club singles every year and plays where he can in the Vic Open and the Oz Open, you've called it pretty well, mate.
Well, I don't know about that, but I think the bar was obviously pretty low, given this was the first time that I've been on, so nice and easy to meet a low bar. But we do have Josh Thornton, who's going to join us in a second. He'll come in just after this end is completed. He'll be able to provide some special comments and updates on all the rinks in play.
Gary, you're right what you call there a difficult ditch rink to play. It is. We have seen Nathan Wilson yesterday play it exceptionally well, especially the hand closest to the ditch. To me, it looks like one of them hands. If you've nailed the weight, you'll get back to the line, or it'll play fairly close to as true as it will. So I think it's key playing that correct weight on this rink for sure. Green running about sort of 40 and a half. Josh, who's jumping on in a minute, who's came off sort of about an hour ago, be able to nail that one a bit. Oh, ripper by Jess.
Oh, great ball. Jess just trails it away from Carla's bowl. Now holds.
Yeah, one of Jess.
Or does she not actually? No. Johnny Roberts has put up one to Carla, so. Would have just pushed it on through a touch too much, but. Carla with a very familiar, very deliberate setup before she bowls. The same pre-shot routine every time. Of course, that's one of the reasons she's so strong.
It's a bit high.
Needs to hurry though.
Bit of turn out there though. Did try and come back just the way.
So what's the shot here, Jimmy? What's Jess's option? Down one. Jack's in front of Carla's bowl.
I think she's got to try and get down to her own bowl and Carla's at sitting shot. She can probably slightly just get them. Yeah. She's got to reach. I know that for sure. She can't really give any more away. Yeah, just ducking now. Look, she'll be happy with the 4 bowls in terms of the relation to the jack there, so she's be one down.
Yep.
That's okay. Early doors in this.
So 1 to Carla. She moves on to 5. Of course, Jess Wallace is 2. And I will vacate the chair. And I'll round up Josh Thornton, who will join Jimmy.
No dramas. Thanks, Tone. Good to call the game here.
Good calling.
Update next door, pretty close one, 5-4 to Rhys Jeffs now. Novice singles over on Rink 3, again close one, 8-7, the way of Ovens and Murray. They have now updated the correct score indicator for me there. The ladies novice, can't quite see the home score. I think that might be a 10. So it might be 10 all on that one. The Ovens and Murray and Bendigo Campaspe. Yeah, good start again by Carla. Saw that foot through. Jess has a very similar pre-shot routine to Carla in the way it's very deliberate in what she does. She's going to pull short here. Carla looking to get 2 in here now. Yeah, this one looks pretty decent again. Yeah, very good bowl. Beats her own. She's starting to really find her ranges, Carla. Welcome, Joshy T. You're all back from a shower and refreshed. How you feeling, mate?
You're not bad, Jimmy. Yeah, not bad at all. It should be time to settle in and watch a couple of good bowls.
Yeah, for sure, mate. Josh was fresh from men's champion singles game. Finished about an hour ago. Probably one of the best games I've seen today. There was some sensational bowls. You were down, mate, and you fought right back, and you were almost there, mate.
Yeah, it's probably one of those ones that I'm going to think about for a little while. But that is bowls, and you just move on and you keep pushing on. And look, Brad, who's obviously playing in this singles match out here next to the girls, he's a worthy winner. He actually played extremely well in that match, and he's who knows what's going to happen against him and Rhys in this match. And I think I've just seen Rhys play a bowl there where he's punched the jack back to get shot.
Who are you tipping in that one, mate?
Look, it's interesting. I think Rhys is not that far from here, and he's from this region, so he's probably
Jess. What a bowl.
He's probably going to be hard to beat, but the way Brad played this morning, particularly early, he's also going to be very hard to beat. So I'm going to do you and sit on the fence at this stage, Jimmy.
Mate, I said earlier to Tony on the call, I sat on the fence all game last time, and if you asked me to call Carla and Jess, it's a dead heat for me. I'm going to sit on the fence on this one as well.
It was an amazing bowl by Jess then. Carla was holding probably nearly 3, and 2 very close ones.
The last time we came up here, mate, Carla picked up a 4. Jess probably wouldn't have been happy with her first 3, and then tried to play a bit of a landing shot with some pace with her last bowl, and wasn't far away, but yeah, dropped to 4. So she'll be wrapped to got that bowling just then. It will settle her down a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
How'd you find the green, mate? Was it?
Nah, green was fine.
Was it running it?
No, probably 14.5, 15 seconds. Yeah, no, the green's been good all week.
And Carla's coming short there, so just with a chance to roll in for 2 and even the game up. Oh, sorry. Get one back. My maths is not that on point today. It's under. No, so the touch to move her away. So 5-3 to Carla. Great to see I'll tell you what, the novice games look good as well, mate. There's some.
Yeah, so I know a little bit about the young fella from the Evans and Murray, Ethan Thruand.
Yeah.
Haven't been playing that long, obviously because he's still playing a novice, you know.
Well, they got their extra year in, so
but
almost an extra year.
He's starting to hit his straps in the Evans and Murray and all the open events now. I think he just won the region pairs over there.
Oh wow, fair play.
I think he got a little stint in the junior stateside there prior to COVID, you know, and comes from a fairly good family pedigree. His old man was one of the best fullbacks in the Evans and Murray for many years in the football,
right. Yeah,
he towers over his old man too.
Oh, really? Yeah, fair play. Well, he's playing against Simon Leon from Murrumbina Park, who he's very good mates of a very good mate of yours, Barry Lester.
Yes, I do know Simon as well.
Yeah, models his game on Baz. He's just played a bowl like Baz there, and played a ripper of a bowl to take the kitty away from Ethan. So, fair play to him. That's going to be a close one, that. Currently 9-8 the way of Simon. First to 21 in
the novice.
Mm-hmm.
Jess started with a very nice one here on our streaming rink.
It's going to sort of 3/4 length almost, maybe just short of 3/4. Carla just doesn't get the set. So we watched Carla and Lisa playing the ladies pairs a couple of days ago. We called that one. She employed the ditch-to-ditch tactic there. Jess obviously leading the way on this one. But she seems to like that longer length. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, it can change. I mean, the rink they're playing on here is half a rink across from where it was the other night too, so the rink could be reacting differently. As we've discussed probably through the week, if anyone has been listening, that some of the rinks, Jack can be in certain spots and does different things, you know, so you have to find what works for you.
Yep.
What suits your bowls.
Yep. Carla's jogging down after this one.
Follow on a second one, Jimmy.
Yeah, just goes through the gap of the 2.
Bit keen.
Probably just have a quick look at the head as well.
And over on rink 5 we have one of the men's triples semi-finals. And Sam Belt is currently in the lead, looking at the scoreboard there, 10-5.
I pegged Nate and his Rink early doors as my dark horses. I know Nate very well, playing in Sandbelt myself as well. I thought he could give it a fair nudge here, and he's obviously playing against probably one of the favourites of the triples, Brad Orr from Shep Golf and his Rink. I reckon it's going to be a cracker as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
They play up to 18 in, so 10-5 after 7 is Sandbelt, so it's a fair bit of a way to go there. Rink 7. We've just got good games everywhere. Rink 7, mate. Carly White against Lisa Phillips.
Yes.
That one's 6-3 the way of the girls from Sandbelt. Lisa, Sarah Ashby and Courtney Gabb.
The Ovens and Murray ladies playing along with Kylie Whitehead have been around for a while. They know what they're up to as well too. They won't be daunted by being in this situation of trying to make a final.
Yep. Just drawing in here.
I reckon she's holding 4 here, Jimmy.
Yeah, John's signalled with the 4. We've got a bit of a helping hand today, mate. Johnny Roberts, I've already spoken about his resume as an official. He's got the paddles out for us, so it's definitely going to save that next strain that we had the other night. Needs to be a big bowl from Carla here.
She's gone back to probably the kinder hand on the rink, the opposite side of the ditch. She doesn't look too far away.
She just needs to simmer.
She lands the bowl, she's probably made second shot or even shot.
Hold on, Carla. Looks like she's got the shot there, the way John's holding the paddles.
Great bowl by Carla.
Yeah, well done, Carla. 6-3. How much confidence does that give you in a singles game, Josh, when you're 4 down, last bowl, and you draw a shot?
Even probably second shot makes a huge difference. You feel like you probably got out of trouble, you know, and sometimes that relief, you go, woo, that's right, we got out of that one, let's build on it now, and you can actually get on a bit of a roll from some of those circumstances, absolutely.
Second question, how important is the first bowl in singles?
It's the most important bowl. You know, from my own experience, if I get that my first one right, I feel like I do generally pretty good, and if it's not, then you know you're asking for yourself to potentially be challenged. You know, so.
Mickey West, you say go Rhys. He's 6-all in his game against Brad Lancaster Mick over the rink next to us. And bowled a ripper just now as Rhys. Almost got the touch right in front of the jack in the front. Probably holding 2 from the looks of things there. A couple of bowls to come though. Jess just sort of looking sideways into the sky at that bowl there. None of these two will be phased by this occasion.
No, absolutely not.
Carla just dropping short with that. It's a bit of a nuisance ball, though. It's not far off where the line you'd want to draw in on.
Yeah, absolutely. It can happen though. Like you search for a bit of extra length to get around, and you know, and sometimes in these rinks again, by just getting that little bit extra, you can lose a bit of pace too. You know, so Jess doesn't look that far away here.
Yeah, good second shot. Carla, there's not a lot for her to lose here. She can make sure she's there. Does she get the clear run?
Carla.
Oh, Carla, superb. Superb. 2 to Carla.
Yeah, and it's not leaving Jess a lot of options either. She's going to have to probably nearly play a perfect bowl here.
Yeah, she doesn't want to go with too much speed in case she clips her own bowl out the head and goes the other way. She's reaching though. She's not far away. She's close. Oy, oy, oy. I can't quite see the kiddie from behind Carla's bowl, but I'm going to watch that one back, and I think she was real close with that.
I reckon there's maybe 3-4 inch gap there.
Yeah, right.
Jimmy? Could be another 2 here to Rhys Jeffs on the rink next door.
Three to Carla now.
It's probably a pretty big moment in this match. I know it's only early, but just been 3 down already and under the pump. I think a good bowl here from her will help ease her nerves a little bit in this final. She misses. It's I'm definitely not saying it's over, but it's definitely
just a few beyond.
Yeah. A bit more positive.
Yeah, here we go. She's watching it with some intent. She's got to get down, I think. Moves one, should be there.
No, she'd be happy with that. I mean, happier at least anyway. On the rink next door with the men's champion finals. Rhys Jeffs now leading 8-6.
The marker certainly is Johnny Roberts, the one, the only. JR. Fitting to have someone of his calibre mark in this game.
Mr. Umpire, is that what they call him?
Thinks he calls himself.
And the novice final next door, Ethan Fruin's hit the front. He's now 11-10 up.
Yeah, good stop by Carla again. She's nailing that first bowl very regularly, The pressure's on straight away. Just gives herself an option with that bowl there. At least she's not short.
And in the ladies' novice singles final, Ovens and Murray is up 13-12.
Going quick, that game.
Yeah.
Boys from Shep Golf pulled a couple of shots back to 10-8 to Sandbelt in the men's triples final there.
And they're holding 4 at the moment too.
Oh, well, Nate's only got 1 bowl left there. Jess is playing an absolute ripper there.
Yeah.
She's bowled that perfect. At least a bit of pressure. Wait until... Yeah, she's got shot as well. Carla's asked where the shot is in relation to Jack. Half a bowl in front, John's saying. What's she going to do here, Josh?
I think she'll just... Wow. She was about to make me eat my words, but she's coming up on the backhand and probably looking to roll hers over once or twice.
Yeah, it's definitely a shot.
I just thought with maybe the way this hand is, you might be better off playing the other hand.
Yeah. However, she picked the line there. You can see by the way it's finished, just a bit of pace.
Yeah. But it gives her options though, like she can probably play the same weight and get the jack back to there or, turn the bowl out. See what Jess does to change it.
3 to Rhys Jeffs over on the men's champ singles.
Jess has played a very good bowl.
Oh, Jess, great bowl.
Might be only one still.
What's John saying? Yeah, just the one. Still. So I'm at that 11-6 to Rhys over on the men's game next door.
Yep.
I mentioned it earlier, Josh, and you can probably take some comment on this. When you looked at that draw for the men's champ of champs,
Yep.
not that you would have ripped these two off, but you probably wouldn't have put them as the two in the final, but they are both exceptional players.
Oh, absolutely, probably because for the viewers at home, maybe because they're country boys, people may not have actually expected them to win, but Brad's won, I think, 3 region champions in a row.
I think it might even be more. I think he might have gone 5 in the singles. He's gone 5 in something. I know that.
And Rhys is an accomplished bowler. He's been here at this level before in this event in the champions as well. So. I think this year, though, I reckon it was one of the most open champion draws ever. There was probably no absolute standard. You didn't go down the list and go, right, there's an Australian or a player or something like that might have been standing out to be the place to beat. And I just think it come down to the guys who played well in the day. And these two have obviously proven that they've played the best over the last 2 days.
You mentioned, we'll just call this last bowl from Jess coming down here, and I'll make a comment on regional bowls. Jess looks to be a bit short here. Should just take the one and leave it alone, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably the smarter thing to do. Yeah, so we go 8-4 now. I'll just make a comment. We do a tally of all the events together here. Sort of you get certain points for getting into quarters, semis and finals and winning, things like that. I haven't totaled the sheet up yet. I haven't had a spare 5 minutes. But if I'm hazarding a guess at who's top, it would be the Gippsland region. They've had Jan Morton make the ladies finish runners-up in the ladies' pairs.
Yep.
They had Karen Cheney from Orbost win the ladies over 60s pairs. Brad Lancaster's in the final of the men's champ now. They're giving it a fair crack, the guys from Gippsland. One of the smaller regions out there as well. There's only 19 clubs there.
No, look, and some great bowlers. And again, there's a lot of great regional bowlers out there, so... I think one year, from memory, going back a few years ago, I think Gavin Zamari might have won it, so it does. It's just not always all about the Metro guys.
No, it is not, mate. I'll agree on that. They're great pace bowl, Jess, just a bit higher on the line. Brad Lancaster on the rink next to us, just trying to look to sit for 2, probably. Yeah, gets the full back. Rhys has got 1 bowl left.
He needs this in here too, Brad.
He must have missed a score on that rink because it 8-6.
They just haven't added it yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Rhys goes wide and gets a falling off a wider bowl. Carla with a good reply to Jess there. She give her a bit of room and Carla's taken it.
I'm sure I can see a bit of it.
Jess definitely better on a line here. Needs the clear run. Gets the clear run. Good bowl, Jess.
Now the other semi-final of the ladies' triples is being played between Geelong and Strzelecki. Jimmy?
Yep.
It looks as though that they are 7-all halfway through this match, so they're having a nail-biter up there.
Oh, Carla. What a bowl. She's played for that plant shot. She's just played there for sure. Jess coming on the forehand. Haven't seen too many bowls on the forehand down this way. She's coming back now. This all on her weight here, mate. Oi, great effort.
Brad Marin in the final the other day played a lot on his forehand, and he seemed to handle it pretty well.
I called the triples game between Matty Flapper and Nathan Wilson yesterday, and Dogger bowled it like there was no dramas. He found his weight on it, and I think the weight is pretty critical.
Across this whole green, it doesn't matter if you get your weight right. You're generally going to be half a sniff. You don't generally miss your line too much. Another reasonable bowl here by Carla. She's
you
either
see
just
that
trying to turn
green?
hers or just hit the green.
Yeah, lucky. Good effort. Another decent crowd, mate.
Yeah, I noticed at the end of the semi-final of my match, everyone must have just finished where they were and they all got up behind. There was people everywhere, and it was great. It's good to play in that environment.
Pretty sure they're watching Brad, though.
Absolutely. There's a measure going on in the men's champion final. I feel like one's already been taken out for Brad, and they're measuring now for second shot.
Yeah, nip and tuck that one.
In the men's novice, Ethan Thrawn's had a bit of a kick here because he's now leading 16-10.
Carla looking for a similar shot to her last effort.
Oh, that's a brilliant
Well
ball.
done, Carla. 2. Yep,
2.
Carla. 10-4, away of Carla. Long game, 25 shots though, 25 up.
Anything can happen.
Another bit of a fun game after this in the men's singles. Nathan Bush and Ryan Tainton were looking to get on the stream, I think.
Ex-teammates, those two, ex-premiership teammates from
good.
the Geelong West days. One's now the coach Eastern Park and one's now star player at Essendon Bowls Club.
That men's singles score is a who's who of bowls.
That's definitely
Victorian
some
bowls.
good players there for sure.
Jess flopping back in there.
The over in Rink 5, we've been talking about some of the triples and we talked about Ned Zeno, Middle Park, but the Shep Golf boys in the CGM have had a bit of a run here. They're now leading 15-10.
They picked up a few in a couple of ends there, right?
They have. But the one next door between the Altona boys and Phillip Island, I believe. Is that Phillip
yes,
Island?
yeah, it is Phillip Island.
They are 6-all at the halfway point.
There's a bit of room for Jess to nail this bowl if she can. Yeah, she draws the absolute. As we have a bit of a streaker on the rink.
Pitch invader, is that what we call them these days?
Yeah, I tell you what, I spoke to Brian Sheehan, the bowls coordinator, and he told me a good story about this bird. It moved in not long after the roof had opened, and it has pretty much made itself home and will not let any other birds nest under here.
This one we're looking at, was on the green?
Brian said he sees it every now and again, and it comes out with some battle scars from the fights it's had to ward off other birds, but he much prefers just having the problem of one bird rather than multiple under here, so yeah. Bit of a bird watch on the stream for you.
I don't think we'd ever be talking about birds while we're commentating on bowls, Jimmy.
I just find that story fascinating. Yeah, good bowl by Jess.
Jess has played 3 pretty good bowls here. She's holding 2, and the other bowl is in some good coverage.
I think Carla will keep on a forehand and try and push, or she'll come on a backhand and try and do the same result.
Depends on how she feels about the backhand, you know, and whether... Yeah, she's going to play backhand. Again, if the weight is right, you're always a sniff.
Right, how are we looking? She needs to come back a bit. She didn't quite cut one out by walking over. It's like Rhys Jeffs is holding a couple over there.
3, I think.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Take the score to 15-6 now. Rhys is leading. He's got at the blocks really nicely, last 4 or 5 ends. Another good bowl there by Jess. Does it count though?
I think so. I'm just waiting to see what the players say. 2 are coming out. Could pick up this by Jess regardless. Some good bowls there. She had a bit of room and she punished Carla for that. Just 2. 10-6.
Still anybody's game at this stage, Jimmy, I reckon.
Yeah, mate. Still sitting on my fence anyway.
I'll make a prediction soon. I'll go out on a limb.
Yeah, loose start from Jess. Expect Carla to jump on.
We'll try and get you a few scores across the greens for everyone at home, and if you might be following a certain area, certain region.
Good bowl by Carla there. She's been given the room and she jumped on.
So over on Rink 8 in the one of the ladies triples semi-final, we have Geelong in front, 10-8 after 11 ends.
It's the ladies from Druin, Shazlecki.
On Rink 7, we have a very closely contested match between Sandbelt and the Ovens and Murray, and it appears Sandbelt, which is skipped by Lisa Phillips, is up by 2 at this stage. On Rink 6, we have one of the men's triples semi-final, and it is still 6-all at this stage. Maybe a score has been updated there for a little bit, as Carla plays a nice shot, and Brad Lancaster next door plays a good shot.
Jess needs a bowl here, mate. She's dropped a couple short. Oh, Rhys on the rink next to it. It's just guts the jack, followed it in the pit, holding 2. He's up and about. He's got some serious concentration on his face, mate.
Yeah, he's on a mission by the looks of things.
Yeah, just getting a bit closer with that last one there. Still, just the one to Carla now. She's cut one out.
I'll keep going through the scores just for everyone at home. On Rink 5, I might have touched on the score before. It looks like the CGM boys, Shep Golf boys, are leading the Middle Park boys 15-12 now.
Well done, Carla. Oh, she might. I don't think she's not letting for a shot, though.
We actually might have a winner in the ladies novice singles, Jimmy.
Yeah, right. Told said that game was going quick. Just getting wrecked on a short ball there. Carla with a chance to try and tip tip one of her bowls in here or get in herself. She's just going to go to the side and probably just collect one from here. Then I'm pretty sure Rhys just picked up a 2. I didn't watch the finale of that end, mate. And if he did, he'd be 14-6 up against Brad Lancaster. And he's just led off with a ripper, Rhys as well. Carla picking up just the 1 there, so goes 11-6 in front.
The ladies' novice single winner is Robin Tooley from the city of Echuca in the Bendigo-Campaspe region.
Awesome.
She defeated Kim Johnson from the Ovens and Murray.
The men's novice over on Rink 3, Sam Bell, Simon Leon and Ethan Freund from Ovens and Murray. 18-13 the way of Ethan. First to 21 in that, also the novice game.
For Vinny from down Gippsland Way, he wants to know what's going on down with the men's champion final, and looks like Rhys is currently leading 16-6, and he's holding 2 very good type ones again.
Carla's led real well this way, you know. Heading towards this current end. Jess, very good effort then, just finding the gap.
Rhys has found a length next door, Jimmy. He's drawn through within, I reckon, 4 or 5 inches there.
He's tapped himself because I think he wanted the bowl to fall the other way and cover the kiddie. Brad can still see the kiddie. I've got no doubt he's going to be reaching with this bowl. He's lining up like he's going for a drive, mate. We'll let you know where that drive goes as he lets go of it now. Misses. Still one more bowl left for Rhys and Brad in that.
Good ball here by Jess.
Yep. Yeah, draw some applause.
Good,
Gets the
great
shot.
correction.
Great bowl, Jess. She went far away the first. She found that gap, but yeah, adjusted the weight in the second and jumped on.
Come on, boy, mate.
Oh, no.
Carla. Just got to run a bit. Does. Rhys has dropped another one in for probably 4. Is it a funny angle to where we've seen? Brad will go wait again in the rink next door.
Doesn't appear to be a hole there now. If it is, it's marginal.
Yeah, he's got 4 in a row almost. Brad with a drive, misses high. Yeah, that looks like 4 to Rhys to me. That'll put him 26
Jess
in front.
Wallace played another
Good bowl, Jess. She's probably snugged that bowl in. She sort of give an annoyed smile is the way I describe what she just did there. She probably wanted to sit and stay with that second, but it's just gone 1 for 1. Yeah, Rhys did pick up the 4. He leads 26 now. 20-6.
I reckon Carla is just looking to draw. There's still a good option there to get down there and get to Jess's bowl flop in.
I don't think she's reached there, mate, or am I reading this bowl wrong?
Oh, I think she's a little shy, Jimmy.
And Jess weren't. She's very close with her third. It's the shot bowl. She's had a second out. See if she can get in again and tighten this game right up. Yeah, she comes up short. She probably not going to change anything. Picks up the 1, 11-7 now to Carla. Some more finals coming up tonight, mate. Men's triples at 6 and ladies triples.
Yeah, it should be, looking at who's out there playing the semi-finals right now, it should be a cracking final regardless of who gets through.
Got the under-18 girls pairs.
Yeah, I would have thought that'd be a very good one as well, hotly contested. We have a bunch of great juniors in our state at this stage.
It's great. I might have mentioned it yesterday. The enthusiasm to play is unreal, mate. Like they're playing the game and almost running back to the office window and saying, "Where am I next? Can we get back on?" And then I watched a few of them probably played 3 games in a row yesterday. I walked around later in the day and they're practicing again outside. It's so good to see.
I did see that.
It's unreal.
Us oldies are looking for an ice bath after the run game, you know.
That's what I said to Carly White over Australia yesterday. She could have made some money as a physio down here. Thor is still in. He's not in the men's champs anymore. Brad Lancaster took him out in the quarterfinals. Great game as well. But he is in the last 16 of the men's singles today. Goes against Brett Mahoney from Deer Park pitch. Should be a good game, that one as well. Rhys on the rink next door has just trailed a Kitty, where Brad was holding 2. Rhys is now holding 2. Kitty stays in, deep and 2, right at the edge of the rink. So Brad's probably got about 1.5 meters to draw a shot there. We'll see how he goes with his last.
He's playing backhand.
Carla holding 1 here. She's staying on a backhand. We'll let you know how Brad's draw goes. He's there, close enough. Just got to hang in the rink, mate. Does hang in the rink. 1 to Brad. Pulls it back. See if he can get on a roll now and claw some of them shots back. 27 to Rhys in that men's singles.
I'll lay the prediction where the mat will come up maybe 1 or 2 metres max, and it'll be a reasonably short end.
Yeah, fair.
Carla's got 1 on here on our show rink and 1 behind.
Jess looks a bit narrow here. He's underweight either. She's probably just looking to tip her own in on that backhand. Carla will be looking to come round it. She's sort of found the line twice, so see how she goes. Carla with a ripper.
Yeah, another counter, brilliant.
Shot's still there for Jess though, mate.
I was going to say, would she attack?
No, I think she'll definitely reach, but she'll try and look and tip her own in for shot here. Is my call.
Yep.
It's probably the percentage ball to play. She's got to get down a little bit, I think. It's close though. Oh, unlucky. She doesn't get the result with the flop of the bowls either. It's pretty stiff.
Carla's up to the switch. She's trying to find a path out here on the forehand. Her weight was pretty darn good.
There's a bit of time though. 2 to Carla, 13-7. Brad not jumping on the other ring, so Rhys holding 2. Brad's third bowl coming now. It's 27 to Rhys at this stage. Brad Lancaster needs to rest. Rhys's bowl does. I don't know if he's got shot though. He's kind of a rock
Rhys
back.
has flopped back, didn't it?
Marker not giving us any clue.
He's going to have a look.
Rhys just bowled his bowl without even asking anyone. I think he knows he's got shot. Or he's confident he has. Or he's just confident he'll draw the shot.
Which he has.
Yeah, he's flopped in. Rhys looks to be holding 1, maybe 2. Very hard to tell from where we're sitting. With the boys, I presume you mean the men's champs. It's just for 25 up, so first to 25. Unless you mean the Shep Golf boys. Yeah. Josh, I'll let you jump on that Shep Golf score.
Yeah, so they're playing 18 ends, Tina. At this stage, the scoreboard's saying they are 15-12 up after 11, but I don't think it's been updated since the last end. So I feel like there's still 6 ends to go. As David Dawes has just drawn a shot, though.
But Nate's got first bowl of the skip, so that means Sandbell picked up on that last end.
Yep. And whilst we're doing that, Brad Lancaster's come in and drawn one inside of Rhys's, so starting to find his range a bit the last few ends.
Great ball by Carla. Jumping on. Men's novice singles finals is getting pretty close. 2013 to Ethan from Ovens and Murray against Simon from Sandbell. Simon looks to be holding 2 though. He's just drawn a bomb with his second. Couple to come though.
I've never seen the young fella from the Ovens and Murray play weight yet. I don't know whether he does, but it looks like a head that you would play weighting.
Yeah, he's a big, tall fella, isn't he? He's got a lovely action.
Very smooth.
It's gone narrow, so Simon's still holding 2 in that men's novice game. But Brad grabbed the shot over on the men's singles champ, so he's building that initial base of a comeback there.
Yeah, you need to roll a few along and get a few going.
Carla with another good one here. Holds a couple. Just wanting to know how far short the shot bowl is. Johnny Roberts saying it's in front by a bowl. She's coming backhanded it, playing weight.
Yeah, I think she's going to try and play on the tighter side based on the way the hand moves. She get the split, a bit of contact. She got a bowl, 2 feet behind the head. And on the rink next door, rink 3 in the men's novice, Ethan has put the jack in the pit. He's holding match with Simon from Murrumbeena Park, 1 to come.
Answers your question, mate, about whether he can play weight.
It was nicely controlled too.
The bowl in the pit's about a foot away from. Simon's going to have to bowl an absolute world here.
Yeah. I reckon Carla's looking to just pass the head. She could get to Jess's closest bowl just behind you in a good spot.
Good call, mate.
Or she does this and splits it.
Well, Jack moved with that bowl though, and the bowl flopped as well.
Might be only 1 now, but probably less danger for Carla. She played the weight she wanted.
Signal from the marker is 2, so Jess has still got a bowl to come. Men's novice singles. Simon's got a draw within a foot to the edge of the ditches. I'll tell you what, mate, he's given us a fair crack. Does he draw that shot?
No.
No, he weren't far away though. So winner of the men's novice singles is Ethan Freund from
Wangaratta,
Ovens and Murray.
the Ovens and Murray region.
That's a couple of winners for Ovens and Murray now, mate. Brad won the... no, Central Gold, sorry. My bad. He's 16-hour days of catching up with him.
No, it's all good, Jimmy.
Close for
Jess had
Jess.
a real good
What
crack
an
at
effort.
drawing it. If she
Great
flopped
effort.
down, she might have actually cut it out.
John's got the paddles holding behind him too.
Rhys is holding another 2 here in the men's champion final, while Carla and Jess are measuring in bowls. And he's got one more in his hand, so...
2 to Carla, 15-7.
If he plays another good bowl like he has been this end, he might progress his score along to 23-7.
Yeah, he doesn't. It's a bit short there, Rhys. He was giving it the old the push. I just couldn't quite get his bowl up there.
Whilst he'd be a little disappointed, taking the 2 and taking his score to 22-7, he's still in a commanding spot.
Probably getting to a point in this game now between Carla and Jess where Jess probably wants to have the mat for a few ends, mate. She probably wants to get a bit of a run of scores going. She hasn't been able to sustain really a run of ends.
The longest run of anyone winning is 2 ends, and Jess hasn't managed to do that either. So if one of them could actually get on a more than a 2-end run, it might swing the match.
Yeah, big. You still on your fence, or are you going to call this one?
I'm going to go with Carla.
Fair enough. I'll back Jess to come back.
Oh, off the fence, Jimmy.
I think she's going to lift. Yeah, good ball with Jess there. They men's triples, Sandbelt, Central Gold and Murray is 15 all after 13. That looks a cracker.
And next door, it's also a cracker, because it's 8 all on 11. Jess just coming up, falling marginally short. Carla still holding 1 at this stage.
Crowd's starting to build here. I know the next games on are the men's and women's singles across both greens, so maybe just some people coming to watch a bit of the blue ribbon event, mate, and the finale of the other blue ribbon event.
Absolutely.
Brad's holding, what, 1 there?
2 shots, I reckon.
Yeah, okay.
His chance to... It can swing easily a game like this. He might be down and out at the moment, but if he can get a 3 or 4 here, which he's going to trail the Jack Nelly.
Yeah, Brad gets in for 3 probably. Rhys has got his last bowl in his hand.
This is the bowl that Rhys has done a lot of damage in. Anytime that Brad looks like he might be...
Get a multiple.
Yeah.
Carla looking to come round here and just sort of get inside Jess's bowl. She's under a front one.
She's played a ripper.
Yeah. Move the kitty too. That's a ripper by Carla.
Going to make it very hard for Jess to draw a shot here.
We'll let you know what Rhys does with his last bowl. Brad's probably holding 3. He's definitely 2.
I reckon the marker signalled 2.
Okay.
And the fact that he's playing weight, I reckon means it's the back 2.
Jess has drawn a good bowl here. She might just hang around to save. Rhys removes 1 of Brad's bowls, the closer one, so Brad's still holding shot, and Brad's got the final bowl on that end. Carla with 1, I'm thinking here. Just getting the old fingers out. Yeah, just the 1 to Carla. 16-7 now. Longest run of ends we've had in the game.
First time it's more than 2.
Picked up 5 in the last 3. Bit of a game-changing run there, 11-7 to 16-7. Changes what it looks like.
Yes, absolutely.
What does Jess do now?
Well, one, she's got to get shot back. You know, she's got to stop the momentum going Carla's way, and then she's then going to try and settle length at where she's going to succeed and take colour off her game a little bit.
Yep.
So we can do in a game of singles like this,
Try any tactics, mate? Do you go to the toilet?
There's some of those sometimes, absolutely. You can do that. Get a drink if you don't have one in your bag. Some of the old legends of this sport, some of the tricks I used to do. A couple of good Parella stories out there back in the day.
One to Brad on the other in the other Champions final, the men's. So 22-9.
9, yep.
Away at Rhys.
Carla's our opener again, another good one.
Good reply by Jess, gives herself options now with the rest of her bowls. Yeah, toilet break's another one, Dave, that's for sure.
I won't say what my other trick is.
Don't give away your secrets, mate.
Yeah, got to keep a couple. Jess just tracking a little bit high, a little bit long. It's not a bad spot if she can get a bit of jack movement. That full positive draw is always a handy one.
Ladies triple score, Denise, on Rink 7, which is Sandbelt versus Evans and Murray. Kylie Whitehead versus Lisa Phillips. 11-8 the way of the Sandbelt girls. Rink 8 is 11 all after 13 ends, and that's between Geelong and Shreslecki. Just pulling short there.
This momentum's still going Carl at the moment, Jimmy.
Yeah, you're right, mate.
Probably Jess needs
A big bowl to
a
change.
big bowl, yeah. She's got one to come. As Carla's coming down.
To the Carla. She needs a reply here, does Jess?
She's got options. She can sit the shot bowl. She can move the jack 2 feet. Get off a bowl. Nothing for short here.
Just close. I'll see if this is 1 or 2 and all. Carla measuring for 2 here. Short. Yeah, 1 of Carla. I can't quite work out on the men's game. I've said this a few times. We're at a bit of a funny angle to their head, especially.
But Rhys Jeffs could be holding match, Jimmy.
He looks. I mean, there's a lot of room, Josh.
Yeah,
There's probably a metre in front, metre behind. Brad's got last bowl, but I have a feeling Rhys is holding game here. We'll wait and see.
It looks like Brad is really contemplating what shot he wants to play here.
He's got room to draw, we'll emphasise that. He's got sort of a good metre either side, front to the kiddie. This one's 17-7.
He's decided he's going to attack, I reckon.
Yeah, he's winding up. Rhys's 3 bowls are in a line together, so if he hits them, he should get rid of all 3, or at least a couple. He's gone sort of 3/4 pace. He is tight, and I reckon that might be game to Rhys, but we might have a measure for it. We'll let you know. Rhys is almost stepping into our rink here while he's having a look. I reckon his heart's pumping. Game over. Rhys has won it. Well done.
Our 2020 men's champion winner, Rhys Jeffs from Winchelsea and the West Coast region.
25-8 that game. Embrace between the players. Good sportsmanship. Both ripper blokes. So yeah, Rhys will be absolutely wrapped with that. Does a great job on the Krizanic Bowl show to shout out to them guys. I'm sure they'll probably raise a beer to him and might even have a beer on the stream of it.
I actually think the Krizanic might have been streaming as well.
Oh, fair play.
Multiple feeds.
Oh, fair play to Rhys. Chuff for him. Commiserations to Brad. He's had a ripper effort there.
Carla has played another great bowl. Her last 4 or 5 ends, she's really set it up with one of her first 2 bowls. And this is where she started to get the ascendancy in the match. Jess needs to respond.
Two to Carla here. She's 17-7 up.
18-7. Isn't it? We'll double check the score for you, everyone at home. Scoreboard here at the venue says 18-7. We have 17-7. We'll double check that.
Three to Carla here, big end.
Jess has opted for the ditch side.
We've just sent a request over to Rhys Jeffs to come and jump on the stream for some comments. He's put his bowls away and he's going to head over, I think, so it'll be awesome to get some live reaction from that. Dave, men's singles kicks off at 3, mate. We'll do a quick presentation for the winners of the novice games and the champion of champions, and then we'll get the men's singles and ladies singles kicked off. Jess knocked one of Carla's in here, so it looks like.
One to Carla then. We'll give you a score date updates across the green. Obviously now we've had 3 singles finals finished. The 2 novices finals and the men's champions, and we've obviously the ladies champions is continuing. But over on Rink 5, we have Central Goulburn Murray playing Sandgate.
Sunbelt.
Sandbelt. Don't know where I got Sandgate from. I think I'm back in Brisbane. And the Central Goulburn Murray boys are currently 1 in front after 14 ends. They are 16-15 in front. They're holding 2 or 3 at this stage. Next door on Rink 6, we have Metro West, which is the Altona team, playing Strzelecki, which is the team from Phillip Island. And Strzelecki are currently up 12-8 after 13. Over on Rink 7, we have one of the ladies' triple semi-final, and it's Almonds and Murray playing Sandbelt. And Sandbelt are currently 13-10 up after 14. And over on Rink 8, the other ladies' triple semi-final, being played featuring Geelong and the Ocean Grove team, and Strzelecki and the Druin team. That is currently 17-11 after 15 ends to the way of the Strzelecki team. Jess has started phenomenally this end. She needs to. She's 18-7 behind. She needs to get an end to start building the momentum back the other way.
Tell you what, Josh, he's here, the man of the moment. We're just going to get him to jump in on the commentary now. Rhys Jeffs from Krizanic.
Rhys, how we going?
Well done, mate.
Yeah, how much
How's that feel, bud?
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah? You're still on cloud 9, I imagine?
Yeah, it's full on.
Yeah, you played, I was calling it on air, I said you played with some real intensity, I reckon. You're at it from N1.
Yeah, I did. It wasn't going over there. I just wanted to get that through.
Yeah, that's good, mate. You attacked a fair bit, wasn't you? Trailing Jackson to the ditch and knocking Rad's bowls all over the job.
Yeah.
Is that your game plan from the start?
Not really. It was just get the first 2 in and just work from there. So we managed to get the first 2 somewhere in it and work off that. So I was happy to do that.
Yeah. So look, no one enters a bowls tournament not trying to win it. What were your expectations at the start when you came in? Were you thinking you could go all the way, or did you just sort of pick it up as you kind of went into it?
The goal was to get to top 4.
Yep.
So from last time I played, I played against Leicester in the first round. He knocked me straight out, and all I want to do is just get to top 4. So to win it, I'm just ecstatic.
Yeah, I mean, you played 2 ripper games today, and you knocked off a legend yesterday in the quarterfinals in John Snell. Yep. I think you're a deserved winner, mate. I think everyone who's been watching has been stoked for you, and are you going to celebrate tonight, mate? A few beers?
I got a 4-week-old, so I don't think so.
Oh, jeez.
So probably going home and hopefully get some sleep.
Yeah, fair enough. So now this takes you through to the World Champs.
Yeah. Yep.
Let that one hit the sides before you read those.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, it's mate, you're in some lofty company. So look, congratulations, mate. We're up for you to win it, and we'll do some presentations after. So thanks for jumping on, mate. Anything you want to say before you jump off? Or?
No, just to the winch guys that come down. Just thanks for coming down, and anyone that's supporting from Krizanic and anyone that come down. It was absolutely brilliant to have you here. So
awesome, mate. You're a worthy winner. So well done, Rhys.
No worries.
Congrats, buddy.
Thanks
for jumping on, mate.
Cheers.
That was Rhys Jeffs, the men's champ singles winner. I think he's a bit in shock. Was what I'll take away from that. Fair play to him. Sure, it'll sink in. This one 18-7. Hello, we might have missed an end there. Yeah, he might be the men's champ singles champion race, but I think he's runner-up in the beard contest on the live stream. Mine's a bit more finely groomed than his. Just with a fair lead there, about a foot behind. Oh, good reply by Carla. A bit of a heartbreaker that. Welcome back to Joshy T.
I'm back.
2 to Jess the last end by the looks of things.
Scoreboard hasn't been updated for a little bit.
Yeah. We'll just wait till the marker updates the scoreboard to confirm that. Yeah, it was 2 to Jess. Apologies, got a bit caught up in interviewing Rhys then. I'll tell you what, Josh, I don't know if you heard that interview, mate. I reckon, yeah, he's happy, yeah, he's excited. I think he's stunned more than anything.
Yeah, he actually, prior to him coming on, I congratulated him, and his hands were still shaking, you know, so... No, like, I mean, to me, winning your state's champion of singles is probably the best state event you could win, you know, so... it's a super effort from Rhys. He's currently the president of which we'll see. He runs the Krizanic Bowl Show. I think he's pretty much the coach as well there, you know, so all the hard yards and hard work he's put in, you know, massive effort for him, and deserves a win, no doubt.
I actually mentioned to him the World Champion Champs. I meant the Australian Champion Champs when I spoke to him, but he hadn't even thought that far. He was like, oh, jeez, yeah. Yeah, forgot about that. I'm sure he'll represent Victoria very well there.
Nice goal there from Jess, holding shot now.
The men's triples games. 17-15, the way the boys from Shep Golf against Sandbelt at the moment.
Carla played a very good bowl here. Just tips into the shot, bowl of Jess. She has got probably 2 to 3 seconds.
She'll look for her last one, depending on what Jess does.
Potentially. It's actually a good shot. Like, see what Jess does here first.
I'll tell you what, there might be a bit of an upset going on Rink 6, mate. Boys from Strez left.
Cracking bowl by Jess.
Well done, Jess. Great bowl.
That does probably change the shot for Carla.
Rink 6, mate. The Altona boys from Metro West against the guys from Phillip Island. The boys from Phillip Island lead after 15, 14-9. Doggers Wilson's just trailed a jack into
the killed the end.
It's killed it. Yeah, it's killed it.
I reckon, just look back on our streaming game here, I reckon Carla's going to get up on the forehand, play a bit of weight.
Yep.
She can jam off her own that's out on the side. Get the jack back herself. It's going to be pretty positive.
Here we go. Big bowl in the game, this.
Whether she gets down or not's another thing. Ooh, that probably actually didn't turn out so good for Carla. I think there's 3 to Jess there.
Reckon 3?
See if my eyes are any good, Jimmy. I'm going with 3.
You do see it at a funny angle from the head.
I'm anticipating a JR.
It is 3. Josh might have nailed that call. So Carla bringing one of Jess's in there. Game on, mate.
It's definitely game on, particularly with just one now. How many ends in a row?
Couple. Picks up 5 in 2. She can pick up another, even a 1 hour. Looks a bit wide. Yeah, short toe. See if Carla can punish this lead bowl there. She has the over 60s men's and ladies singles are going on at the green at the back. Scoreboards I can just about make out, but I can't make out the score indicators on the other side of the green. So
we might have to wait until after the game and go check out our Bowls Victoria results and fixtures page and check the results there, or we may be able to get someone out there to check some scores, but we'll do our best.
I think Bernie on the stream's called that right by Jess. She just needs to ensure she makes them count with the last two on this end. She won't want to surrender any shots this end. I think it's a big end for her.
It's probably an equally as big as end for Carla to try and gain the momentum back. So I think she's played a cracking bowl here.
Yeah, you don't want to give someone the calibre of Carla that room too often.
No.
Oh, what's Jess got with the third bowl here? She's into a short lead bowl. Carla can put some real pressure on here, mate. She throws another in.
She can afford to be drawing up there just a little tight. Stay away from Jess's wing bowls.
Right, big bowl. Carla's going to have a look at the head.
Could be a couple. Johnny Roberts indicates two. Carla's switching over. She's going to try and lay off.
She can afford to be slightly tight as well. There's a bit of room.
Yeah,
so she doesn't have to.
The last thing she wanted to do on the forehand was turn one of Jess's bowls over in for a shot. She can play tight. It is the tighter hand. Make sure she gives it a chance. She just needs to get it up there.
She did take a bump, you know. She just looked at the carpet as she walked down, and there was a bit of a bobble on the bowl. I don't know what she's stumbled over.
There is the seam. I mean, the seam shouldn't make that much difference, but there are the seams across the green.
Yeah, she moves into 20 now. 20-12.
Carla with a cracking opener here.
Carla will play a similar bowl, just try and tuck that kitty behind.
Yeah. She can do that. It will really put the pressure on Jess early in this end too.
Far away, mate. It's a bit high, I think.
Good home
Still.
ball, Simon, and
ball.
probably a counter. Looks like Carla's played another well-weighted bowl here, Jimmy. That's going to be 3.
Oi, pressure. Good bowls, Carla.
There is I'm not sure how aggressive Jess is, but there is a funnel there to attack. She's played a well-weighted bowl, but the damage could be still at 3 at this stage.
Yeah, John's signalling 3.
I think Carla would still like to get another one there where she can potentially change the shape of the head at the moment, Jimmy. I said, from our angle, it looks reasonably inviting there to attack, you know. So
Yeah.
I think Carla would like to eliminate that, get it up there, give it a
She'll
chance.
try and push her side.
Yeah, and if she
side-
misses, she goes to a good home, you know.
Yeah, she has to push it behind or sit her third shot. Or fill the gap between the 2 greens, which it looks like that's where this might go.
Still
Jess-
chances on the forehand, I reckon, with
think-
weight.
Let's see what Jess does here. There's a couple of options for her.
I reckon she's pulled it to the forehand.
Yeah, she's got she's lining up on the forehand. Let's see how big of a weight she goes. She's reaching pace. Close, Josh. Oh. It's a big pickup by Carla.
Should take the score to 23-12 now. When you get to within 4 of the finish line, Jimmy, it's always that one where you go, I only need one good end and I'm probably nearly home, you know. So, and Carla's sort of caliber player that will potentially, do it.
I don't think her heart rate changes too much, Carla.
No, she's all composed.
Yeah.
She knows how to get excited when the time is right too.
When the baby's asleep.
And a good starter here by Carla. Put the early pressure on this end. Will you make another prediction, Jimmy? Will this be the last end?
Yeah, it could well be, mate. See what happens here from Jess's reply. Yeah, fair reply. Well done.
We'll change that now. We'll scrap that.
She's not going down without a fight, Jess.
Definitely not. No, she's a great competitor.
See a few of the men's and ladies singles players sort of knocking about around the grounds. See Nathan Murray from Bandora over there. See Jared Hammond, Kahuna.
Yeah, Jared's a very good bowler from up my way, Jimmy.
Yeah, I expect him to go well in this, mate. He's a very good singles player.
Absolutely. And all the Murray Mallee people from up north will be built right behind him right now too.
Boys from Shep goal for 18-15 up on the sandbelt. Guys after 16, so 2 to play in that.
I still feel like there's a score to go up for the Metro West boys on the next rink.
But it is showing 14-9 on the scoreboard.
Just a little stiff there where she's actually turned her own bowl out. And I think Carla might have shot now.
Yeah, she does. In the ladies' triples, 15-12 on Rink 7, and that would be the way of Sandbelt against the Evans and Murray. And we have a winner on Rink 8 between Geelong and Strzelecki. There's still an end to go on, but I'm going to presume, unless there was a 6 scored on the final end, which there wasn't no celebrating, so I doubt it. It's gone the way of the ladies from Ocean Grove in the Geelong region.
Jess is just travelling here a bit. She does lay Carla's other bowl, which may give her a sniff.
Yeah, she gets a nice trail there. Carla will just probably look to get amongst them 3, eh?
Well, she might get to it and flop in and count, which she's nearly done. She might be holding match.
It's a ripper bowl by Carla. See what John signals out here. Oh, it's game. Holding game.
Big bowl here from Jess.
Jess has drawn shot. Well done, Jess.
Great bowl by Jess. Fighting spirit there.
Yep. Back to the wall and she draws a bomb with the last bowl. Well done.
We have a result over in that Rink 6 game.
It's hard to read the body language of the players there. I don't know what's happened there, Josh, on between Metro West and Krizanic. They're both sort of... I'm not even going to... No, I'm standing on the fence, so I don't know who's won that.
The last couple of ends, it looked like the Metro West boys were getting some shots, but the scoreboard never updated. Their body language would tell me that they've won this game.
We're just trying to catch their attention as someone who can go over and find out for us.
They definitely won the last end too, I reckon, the Metro West boys. And on the ring next door, I reckon the Middle Park team were holding 3, and they were 3 down, playing this 17th end, and Brad Orr's trailed it for 1 or 2 there.
Trying to get the attention of one of the players, but they're the other side of the green and they're not looking in my direction. As soon as we know, we'll let you know.
Great, 2 bowls from Jess.
Good start, needed.
She's pushing, she's pushing. Carla responds, gets second shot. Give the bowler a chance. She had a couple balls to land. I reckon Carla's going to get down here and again try and turn her own bowl over, turn the jacks, hit the bowl. She's got some options. She's chasing it. It's all in her weight now. Johnny Roberts has singled one to her. Jess has switched to the forehand. She has turned Carla's bowl. Still one. So Carla has a bowl to play. She can draw inside her own. She'll win the Ladies Championship in singles. Just hold put with the score, Jimmy, because this match could be finishing up here depending on what Carla does. She's definitely got one.
What's going on there? One to Carla. The winners of the Metro West and Strzelecki was Metro West. So at 17 to 10, which
The scores are around the wrong way.
scores are around the wrong way. So we give people one job, and we've been let down. Yeah, Metro West boys into the men's triples final, which we played at 6 p.m. tonight. We've pushed that back to try and get it on the live stream.
We've got one in to go between the other men's triple semi-final between the CGM boys, the Shep Golf team, and the Middle Park guys from Sandbelt. It looks like Sandbelt won the last end, but we could have only probably been won the way the head was, so I'm guessing it's 18-16 playing the last end.
Fun over there. We'll keep you updated on that.
Carla's now looking for that elusive one.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that question. What do you do when you're on 24? You've got the jack in your hand. Are you just looking to nail that first bowl?
Get close. Yep. Carla started bowl. I mean, getting somewhere roundabouts gives you the confidence to go, right, I'm not that far away, I can work on it, you know. Jess's replies, not bad. Oh, nice ball by Carla. Although, might not have turned Jess's in for one potentially. She has. She's in the area. Carla will be looking to get down here in a forehand. Nice positive draw. She can turn one of her own over or get underneath it. Might get that one that she needs. She's looking close. Is she going to hang up long enough?
Josh, we got a result on Rink 7. The girls from Sandbelt got up over the Kylie Whitehead's rink from Ovens and Murray's by one shot.
So they will play the
Geelong
team. We thought were one.
Yeah.
Yep.
again, I'm relying on it on all the score indicators being the right way around.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Jess has actually played a really nice bowl on this switch side. She flops over. She might count for
she's
2.
fighting. She ain't going down with that.
No way.
Crowd's looking good now, Josh. Probably got quite a few in here.
A couple of games have obviously finished elsewhere around the club, and they're coming to see the finishes of a couple of cracking games. And Carla plays nearly an identical bowl. Just misses narrow. Gives Jess a good opportunity here. I haven't seen the paddle, so I don't know if it is 1 or 2, but she's got a chance to add.
Say it's 2, mate.
Her line's looking pretty good here, Jimmy. It's all in a speed now.
Close.
Cracking
Well
bowl
done,
by
Jess.
Jess. 2, maybe 3.
He's got 2 in his hand, so yeah, I think there might be a measure for the 3rd. Said it a few times. I'm new to this commentating game, and sitting on the side of the rink trying to call it from an angle is difficult. See what Jess does with a measure. Two,
Jess.
Takes it to 15.
Slowly, Jimmy. We should be here for another hour yet.
What's she got to look to do here? She's just got to get on with the first bowl constantly, you reckon?
Yeah. You've got to put the pressure on. If you can take away that natural draw to the head with your first bowl.
We mentioned it before, it's always an important bowl, the first bowl in singles, but I think when you're trying to initiate a comeback and your opponent's 1 away from winning the game, you've really got to nail that lead bowl. Because if you give Carla any sniff, she'll jump on it, play with her ability. See what Jess has got here. Yeah, she'll be reasonably happy with these.
Yeah, good start-up. We still have the men's triples semi-final. One of the men's triples semi-finals playing their last end.
Oh, Nate
Zeno with a fist pump. Not sure. We don't know what the score is. We know they got the last team. We don't know how many it was.
Obviously in triples there's no marker, so it's up to the players to update the score, and as you can probably expect, they're very intensely invested in the head at the moment, so I don't think updating that scoreboard is...
We might be able to tell by the reactions. Brad Orr's about to play his first bowl.
Oh, the boys like it. He's done summer, I don't know what though. Their reaction isn't amazing, they've thrown their heads up in the air, so Sambal with some form of advantage, we just don't know what.
And on our show rink here, Carla holding shot, Jimmy?
Yeah, I think so, mate.
It's cracking the first 3 bowls in this end.
She gets the feather.
Jack and didn't even move it.
Gets the feather. Jess will be wanting to get sort of underneath her back bowl and under Carla's there. She sits that she could make 3. I don't think
I think she's just a little.
she's got to finish.
Jimmy.
She needs to finish. No, she doesn't. Oh.
It could have given it shot if
Just
it
give
wasn't
herself
already.
a tip. I don't know. We'll see what John comes out with there. He's indicating 1 a green. So she did do it.
Carla's face then was like, oh no, I'm going to have to play forehand now. Play of her calibre though.
Wait and long. Still want to Jess. Sambal have covered the back in their triples game, and I mean the back is sort of.
Which might indicate that they could be holding a match lie here.
We'll see on the reactions. There's some high fives and the heads are down, so I reckon it's fairly close. Brad Hall with a bowl.
He's playing backhand, so I reckon he's looking to play a similar bowl. Sort of arrive with a little bit of swing weight.
He looks like he's going to bowl before Jess, so we'll call that bowl as it goes down. He's giving it a fair stalk.
They're looking at it.
Yeah, his teammates are rising to it. He's removed the ball from the head, fell backwards, and won the game for Central Goulburn Murray. He gets some hugs. I don't know what the score was, but the boys from Shep Golf have defeated the guys from Sambal, and he must have been on that last bowl.
Yeah. Another cracking game.
Back on our show rink.
Just as holding 1, we think. Carla's coming in with a last.
She got the pace here, mate. Oh, she's not going to get back from there.
The
Jeff
weight was
survives.
perfect. And it's fun to Jess. Strung a couple in together now. What's that, 4 in a row?
Yeah. Couple in a row.
Jimmy, do you think at any stage, if Jess can string a couple more together, does Carla feel any more pressure?
Yeah. Where's that line, you reckon? She 1 more, 2 more ends? Jess gets within a couple.
You'd probably be confident that with your last bowl at some stage, if you were happen to be down, you're going to get it at some stage. But I might have mentioned it before, bowls is a funny game.
Good enough.
Good starter by Jess.
Yeah, she'll be wrapped with that start. Carla just missing out the side there, so Jess has got an opportunity to jump on with 2 here. It's all eyes on this game now. All the other games are finished off on this green. We've got the men's singles coming up at 3. We'll try and get the presentations of these champs out of the way, and the novice singles as well. Yeah, well done, Jess. She's coming here, Josh. She's giving it a fair crack.
Bit of momentum coming. I might contradict myself when I was talking about, the perceived pressure of getting that one and Jess approaching, but I think Carla's the sort of bowler that will be able to handle this situation.
Yeah, just missing again. Just can get that small trail, mate. This is... He's pulling up short. Carla's going to come down on her backhand. Try and just sit amongst them two greens, land one of them.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's the harder hand to play, but you keep it tight with a little bit of weight, you're half a sniff, I reckon. She's liking it. She's liking it.
Yeah, she's close here, mate.
She's liking it.
She's close to the angle we've got right behind this bowl. Yeah, ripper.
Probably good enough for shot.
Very similar to a shot in the ladies' pairs. Yep. Game on. Jess will try and draw it off on the forehand. How does she go? Hit hard, Josh. Oh. Gets the walk in off her own. She draws a big ripple of applause and goes back to holding two. Carla needs the same bowl.
Play the same bowl.
Yeah, same bowl to win the game.
It seems as simple as the way I said it, but execution, But if we go back 2 nights ago, the last end of the pairs final when she played that clinker to turn the jack around the corner,
See what Carla comes. Her replies here.
Didn't like it.
She grimaces as she let go of it. I think it's close.
I think it's better than what she thinks.
Yeah, it's close, Josh. We've
The
got to
speed
hang
is
her right behind the
immaculate.
bowl. She's just... Yeah, well done, Carla.
Brilliant bowl by Carla. Krizanic.
It's a worthy way to win a final. Great
They embrace.
Great embrace.
They're good friends. They play on the safe side together.
Yeah, wow. Oh, we called it. We said it'd be a ripper of the game.
Oh, absolutely.
It certainly was. So 25-16 the way of Carla Krizanic. She is our 2019-20 Women's Champion of Champions winner. Yeah, we're gonna leave this stream there. We're gonna aim to be back after the presentations 3 p.m. for a men's singles game between Ryan Tayton from Northern Gateway, Essendon Bowls Club, and Nathan Bush from Eastern Park in Geelong. Join us at 3 o'clock for that stream. Next sort of half an hour. Thanks for watching with us. Take care.